Today in the studio, we got with us the one, the only, the none other, Prince AJ. Prince AJ, what's going on? How you doing today, brother?
What's the dealio, man? It's your boy Jizzle, baby. You know what I'm saying? How you do that there?
Yeah, so Prince AJ, everybody, I'm sure you already know he's a comedic legend in his own right. If y'all aren't following him on Instagram yet, if you're not following him on YouTube and all that good stuff, Prince AJ, go ahead and let him know where to go.
Yo, Instagram, Prince AJ Global. Holla at your boy, man.
Yeah. And for the music, you got your music on there, man? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, you want to go check out some of my music? Go on youtube.com and just search for AJizzle TV, man. You check out all my latest music videos and all my features I have right there.
Man, so I was listening to your music again, and I just gotta tell you, bro, you are mad talented. You got, talent through the roof. Is that one of those things you just kind of picked up in your late 20s, or is it one of those things that you started like at a younger age?
Man, I've been really like singing, songwriting. Like, man, I remember the first song. I still got it in one of my suitcase at home when I was 7 years old, actually.
Man.
Yeah, it was a song that I wrote for Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So I've been like rhyming always. Everywhere I used to go, I used to like make little rhymes, little songs here and there, and I just like spit it out to like my family members and stuff, like little like kid rhymes and stuff,
Right. Man, well, praise God. That's pretty awesome. Do you still remember the name of the song or any pieces of it, or?
Oh man, I do remember, man, but it's kind of like kiddish song,
Right.
It's like, oh Jesus, I love you so much. Something like that.
Hey, you know what? But 7 years old, already writing your first bars. Not many people can make that claim to fame. That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, and man, I was going through your videos. You got stuff from all over the place. You got English Bulldog that makes appearances all over there. That's Tigger, right?
Tigger, man.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my boy, man. That's
Man.
my son.
He even has his own Instagram.
Yeah, Tigger the Bulldog. Tigger the Bulldog.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit more about that monkey you got on there.
Oh, Congo the monkey, man. That's my pride and joy, man. Congo the monkey. That's my first monkey I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Right now, times are hard, man, because I'm having an actual human baby. So I had to like kind of like rehome him from the moment. Maybe after the baby grows up a little bit, I can just like, get him back. But I miss that boy, man. Congo, man. Holla at your boy, man.
Now you rehomed the human baby you had, or you rehomed the monkey baby?
The monkey baby.
Oh, okay. All right. Just want to make sure.
Congo the monkey, squirrel monkey.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's a cool looking monkey. Now, when it comes to those videos that you make, man, they're number one, they're funny, right?
Appreciate
it.
Man.
Yeah, they're also real creative. What would you say you draw? What do you use to draw your creativity, or where do you get your ideas from? Do they just kind of come to you, or do you use like a pen and paper similar to writing music?
Yeah.
How does it
work? I would write down my skits. I would write down the skits and ideas. Like I used to write it on paper, but when I first started, I wrote it down on paper, and then now I start writing in my notes and stuff. But I, like my inspiration, like when I was growing up, it's mostly like Martin Lawrence.
Okay. Oh,
Martin Lawrence, Jim Carrey,
right,
and Dave Chappelle. A lot of my inspiration comes from those three guys right there. Yeah, that's where I get my humor from.
Man,
sometimes dark humor.
Hey, well, you have good role models to learn from. Those guys are all legends.
For real.
Yeah.
Right.
Living legends too at that.
For real.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, whenever you're doing one of those shoots, how did all that start? When was your first video? Have you been doing it for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years?
Man, no. Man, I know when I was growing up, like I'm more of a shy person. So when I was growing up, I have like this, I know like around my family and friends, I would be like real goofy, but like I would not show that side to like the public, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then I was like, man, I bet you if these people would know me, I bet you they would probably think I'm like funny or something, So maybe like the past 4 years, then I start like coming up with these skits and letting them out,
Right.
Yeah, and maybe now I see these people, they love my stuff, and thank God,
Oh yeah, man, well, you're doing a heck of a job. I never in a million years would have guessed you're a shy person. So you carry yourself.
Mad quiet dude, man. Really.
Right. Well, so if somebody's listening to this and they're contemplating putting out their first YouTube video, what would be your advice to them?
don't think too much about what you think others gonna say. You know what I mean? If you think like that, then you're gonna block out the creative part of it.
Right.
But so just like think of like what do you like the best? What are you gonna love? Because most of the time, whenever people create things, they create it for themselves at first, and that's how I started. You know, when I started creating these things for myself, and I look at them, I was like, man, this stuff is hilarious, or man, this song is jamming. I love this. Man, this stuff sounds good. You know what I mean? I don't think about like too much about what other people is gonna think until like after I create it and like enjoy it for myself first.
Right. Yeah, those are wise words. You know, I think that's something we can apply for all of us through all of our life. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Now, for those listening on the podcast right now, I'm sure they're also wondering, are you from Houston?
Yeah, I'm from Houston,
Okay,
born and
cool,
raised, Houston, Texas, baby.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school. I was more in the Sharpstown area in elementary time. I was going to the school called Patnev. Then I went to middle school in A-Leaf.
Okay.
A-Leaf
okay.
Middle School. Then I transferred to Hastings High School. And man, 10th grade, man, I withdrew from school, man. Be honest, man. I never finished high school, man. I can say I have no regrets, man, because I feel success. I feel happy, and I feel blessed.
Oh yeah, well, you know, and the most important thing is how you're living your life. You know, you give back to the community. You're putting out positive stuff. You know, you're putting out quality music and also stuff to help bring laughter back into people's homes, and all that stuff is important. So
Appreciate it.
You know,
Thank you.
now I noticed on some of the videos, man, you're giving back to the communities. There's a video where you take a homeless guy in and you go out, you give him a haircut and you clean him up and everything like that. You put a smile on his face and everything, man. I mean that just, you know, that touches people's hearts, man, to see somebody go out there and go out of their way to help another individual out and lift them up. What was your inspiration to do that?
Man, be honest, same thing like I said before, like I like to do it because for myself, honestly, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that nowadays they got cameras and everything because like they can like capture the experience, you know what I mean? But like the main thing I do it for is for man, kind of it's a selfish thing, man. You do it for yourself, man. I do it for myself. I do it so because it makes me feel great. Yeah, I do it for myself and it makes me feel great.
Well, it's awesome work and thank you for that. You know, appreciate that. Now we already touched on it. You're from the SWAT, right? You're from Houston.
Yeah, Southwest, man. East Town, baby.
Where all have you traveled, you know?
Man, I've traveled to a lot of places, man. Thank God I got the opportunity, man. Man, Thailand, Dubai, Vietnam, China, Great Wall of China. I got to see that stuff before the corona and all that, you know? Man, a lot of places, man.
Yeah, like you know, like Egypt, Bangkok.
Yeah, Egypt was
Italy.
very nice. Egypt was dope.
Oh yeah, what was your favorite place over in Egypt? Did you get to ride a camel or anything? Or
yeah, we rode camels. We stayed right next to the Sphinx. Like you could see the Sphinx from our balcony.
No way.
Yeah, like you open up the doors and from our balcony and you could see the 3 pyramids and the Sphinx. Man, and we got to walk in the same places where Jesus walked, and there was like you know, whenever Jesus had to flee from Bethlehem, he had to flee. His parents and them had to flee because the king was looking for them. They went to Egypt, and then there was this like little cave. The Pope even stamped on it. He was like, "This is where Jesus was whenever he left and had to flee to Egypt." And then there was a well right there. And we got to bring up the well and like wash our hands, and it was the same well. What they told us, it was the same well where Joseph and Mary drank from.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
that's gotta be iconic.
Amazing experience, man.
Man,
yeah, I would definitely recommend anyone out there listening, man. Step out your comfort zone, step out your city, step out your country, man, and you can your mind will broaden up and you would think differently. When you come back, you think differently, you think much better, definitely.
Oh man, yeah. Did you find it was difficult traveling throughout these different places with there being somewhat of a language barrier, or was there a translator, or was English pretty much understood in all these different places that you went?
Man, everywhere I went so far. Besides China, though.
Okay.
China was the only place where, like, man, it was hard to communicate with people. Like, most of those people did not know English.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of those people did not know English. You had to go up to somebody that looked kind of like American and then like try to talk to them.
Right.
But all the Chinese people try to go up to them. Most of them were like they didn't understand what you was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only place. Other than that, everywhere else, everywhere I went so far, they knew English.
That's pretty cool, man. What about food? Out of those places that you've been to, what would you say your top 5 foods were, and where did they come from? Which countries?
Oh man. When I go to those type of places, I like to eat like exotic food, like stuff like kind of like weird stuff, you know.
Right.
Like I don't know, you seen the I ate a cobra snake.
Oh man.
Yeah, I ate a cobra snake in Vietnam. I drank its blood and I swallowed the beating heart. It was like a beating heart.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
In Egypt we ate camel liver and camel heart.
Man.
Yeah, camel liver and camel heart. But as far as the taste, like something good, in Italy had awesome food, man.
Right.
Amazing food, man. Really. And then it was a city called Naples, and that was the original city that created the pizza. And I'm not no pizza fan. I don't like pizza, but when I ate that pizza, man, it was good. Yeah.
Made you fall back in love with it, huh?
Yeah, for the pizza over here is all dry and all that stuff. Man, over there, that's the real deal.
Man, yeah, that's pretty good. What about in Vietnam and in Bangkok?
Bangkok, man, we tried some bugs, man.
Oh,
We tried some
wait.
bugs. Yeah, I tried like this roasted frog, and we tried like these grasshoppers. Nah, like anything with bugs, I'm not for that stuff. That stuff is the legs be getting stuck in between your
Right,
teeth.
yeah.
No way, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know. You're bolder than I am. I don't know if I could have made the plunge into some of the stuff that you've listed so far. But were any of those meals? Was there any of them that just had like a real peculiar taste, or did it kind of freak out your psyche and you're like, man, I can't do this, man. It's a camel heart, or this thing is still beaten, or did you knock it all out? Would you like?
Yeah,
well,
I knocked it all out. All those. I also tried what's called coconut worms, bro. Like they're live moving, bro. And you just like you bite them, and bro, one of them bit me back, bro.
Ah.
It bit me back, bro. Yeah, but everything else was cool. But those bugs, I'm not into no bugs, man. I'm scared of bugs, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that first here, guys. If y'all want to send him something to eat, he's cool with the Cobra Heart, even if it's still pounding. You got a camel, you better watch it when it's around AJ because he might just take a bite out of it. But if you got an ant farm or some bugs, don't worry, it's all good.
It's all about experience, man.
Yeah. Man, so tell me a little bit more about growing up. So far we've gotten the part that on what started you toward your path of greatness in the music industry. If I remember correctly, some of your inspirations in the music realm was MC Hammer, Criss Cross, Boyz II Men, Michael Jackson, things like that. What was it like growing up? Was it do you have any brothers and sisters? Tell me a little bit about your life from childhood into adulthood and some of the stuff, some of the obstacles that you overcame.
Um, my pops, he was an artist. He would paint like murals for like I don't know if you know Fame City. Have you heard of Fame City?
No.
Okay, well, anyways, he would paint murals all over like the city. Like I remember we used to go to like Dallas. He would paint murals in Fiesta. He would paint murals in like these water parks and stuff like that. And so he was an artist. So growing up, he would always have us like always challenge each other, like who can draw the best or whatever like that. And then he got into school for videography. So he would always put the camera on us all the time. He would always put the camera on us. So and we would always jam like MC Hammer and stuff like that. So he would put the camera on us and we would dress up and like just like lip sync.
Oh,
and we would
wow.
always like sing in front of the camera, yeah. And so growing up, he would always put us in front of the camera, and then like with his background with art and everything like that, I guess it like the genes passed on to me, like the creativity I believe passed down to me, So that's probably where I get it from, maybe my pops.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Rest in heaven, pops.
Oh, well, my condolences. Sorry.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You remember MC Hammer? Did you know he even had a cartoon?
No, I never knew that.
Yeah. I was an MC Hammer fan myself. There's this little karaoke mic where you push it and everything, and I'd run around and and mess with that. And one of my favorite cartoons, they used to have the Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know if that's still a thing now with iPads and YouTube and all that.
Right.
But one of my favorite shows in the morning time was the MC Hammer show because his little cartoon, his shoes had magical powers and they could talk.
What?
And yeah,
That sounds dope, man.
yeah, man. Well, that's awesome, man. So he sparked the creativity. He really helped you to discover yourself and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I was listening to some of your newer songs, like one of the ones with Paul Wall and one of your mixtapes with OG Ron C. What was it like collaborating with him?
Man, with OG Ron C, man, I used to listen to him always back in the days. Like, man, I used to always listen to his F actions back in the days.
Right.
And I was like, man, that dude is dope, man. He's very talented DJ, man. And one day I went to one of my friend's house and he showed me he showed me the CD. The CD cover of the F action, and he showed me the back of it. He showed one of my songs was on it. I was like, oh, no way. And so I didn't even know him at first.
Oh wow!
I didn't know him, and then he just put one of my songs on it. I guess he liked one of my songs, and he put it on his mixtape.
Right. What song was that?
It was called Slow Motion.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
it's called Slow Motion. But and after that, I don't know how. I guess I just reached out to him or something, and we start collabing that way. Yeah.
Okay.
And with Paul Wall, is because I know Johnny Dang a lot.
Right.
Yeah. So I mess with Johnny Dang and the whole family over there. So that's how I got plugged in with Paul Wall.
Okay, cool. Yeah. John Dang the jeweler, right?
Johnny Dang the jeweler.
All right, yeah. If you need to get iced up, go check him out. He's still over in the gallery, or not the gallery. He's still over by the Sharpstown area, right?
Yeah, there's one in Sharpstown. There's one on Richmond Avenue.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, well, that's awesome, man. You're extremely talented. Do you have anything in the mix right now? Do you have any big projects that you're working on?
As far as right now, man, I'm very focused on my finances at the moment, man.
Right.
I'm at the age right now. I got a newborn, about a 2 weeks old.
Right.
And I got a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the point right now. I'm trying to grow my family. I want to grow a bigger family.
Right.
And I need to grow my finances. So right now, my main focus right now is on my finances.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, congratulations on your newborn.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man. Kids are always a blessing. Man, how's that been? How's it been having kids? And what was it like when you had your first kid? How did it change your mindset at all? Did it change the way that you look at life?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely brought out the inner child in me. Yeah, because nowadays people grow up, they're always so serious. They're always walking around with a serious face on and all the time. Man, did you know like a child laughs like 200 sometimes a day, and an adult, I heard it laughs only probably 4 times a day, something like that.
Man.
Yeah, and laughter brings is a good medicine.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but ever since I had my first child, man, I definitely turned to a kid again. He always looks at me and tells me, man, Dad, you're immature, man. He says, you're immature, Dad.
That's cool, man. But you know what? It's awesome to see y'all have that bond. You could tell that y'all are close and everything, and that's awesome. That's a good thing, man. It's always a blessing to have that great relationship, especially with your kids at that early age. It's so important to be there for them,
definitely,
and all that. And y'all collab together too on some videos, right?
Yeah, he got his kids songs as well on iTunes and everything, making a little money on there on YouTube as well. Yeah, he does a lot of YouTube toy reviews and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Princeton TV, check him out. Princeton TV.
Princeton TV. That's pretty awesome. Now I've seen a video or two of the toy reviews. I didn't know he did music too though. So is he a singer? Is he a rapper? Is he a little bit of both?
And it's more like no, it's more like rapping. More like rapping. Yeah, but like kids rap. And he was also on a Marvel documentary, like 2 months ago.
Oh wow!
They hit us up and they put him on the Disney. It's like an actual Disney Marvel documentary, and he was on there.
Oh yeah, no way, that's pretty cool.
Awesome, yeah.
So tell me more about that. Was it like did they go behind did they take him behind the scenes on a new Marvel movie? Did they?
No, actually, it was like a Marvel documentary, talking all about Marvel and like the history of it and everything, and the present right now. And then they just took they found him on YouTube.
Okay.
They asked they emailed me, asked could they use like a clip from one of the YouTube videos, and I was like, sure thing.
Oh man, that's pretty awesome, man. So is that live at 5? Can people go and check that out right now?
You go on what's it called, that Disney Plus app, and you can watch it from there. It's called Marvel documentary, one of them.
Marvel
Yeah,
documentary.
check him out, man.
All right, cool. Yeah,
My boy Princeton.
Man, doing big things already. Yeah,
Man, thank God.
that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Are you big on Disney yourself? Do you follow the Mandalorian or any of that?
No,
No, not really.
I love Marvel growing up though. I
Right,
love Marvel and all the Marvel characters growing up,
right.
but not really into Disney, man.
Not really into Disney. No, not a Star Wars fan.
Nah, not a Star
No,
Wars fan.
so it's okay. It's not for everybody. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm Team Baby Yoda. Yeah.
Okay.
But I grew up on the original Star Wars, excuse me, and then some of the newer ones, they were okay or whatever, they were good. But I think the Mandalorian, I think they did right by it. I think it is a pretty good series, and I can see why it's got. I mean, the real claim to fame is the Baby Yoda, right? Because everybody's like,
I see
oh,
my
man.
boy watch that Mandalorian stuff.
Oh yeah. Man. If you ever want to give it a shot, I'm just saying, check it out. Give it 5 minutes, you might find yourself hooked. So it's a funny it's a good show. It's got good substance to it. I like it. So now, as far as in the future, where do you see your YouTube channel going in the future? Do you plan on growing your comedic skits to a 30-minute episode, to a 1-hour episode that you promote primarily on YouTube? Do you plan on staying with shorter skits? Where do you see your career in regards to comedy going? Or is it something more just as a hobby that you enjoy to do?
Yeah, I feel like everything that I do as far as music, as far as my videos, my skits, I just do it from inspiration. Like if I feel, sometimes I do when I feel down.
Okay.
When I feel down and out, I'm like, man, I need to do a skit, and uplift my spirit or something. So everything I do is through inspiration. It's about how I feel at the moment. And as far as my YouTube in the future, I would love for it to grow much more. And I know that takes a lot of time and dedication, because these YouTubers, they spend their whole time like coming up with content and creating the content. And it's like a full-time job. And at the moment, I haven't been really focused as far as like that, but because at the moment I'm focused more on my finances.
Right. Yeah. And that sounds like a smart move to me. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I mean, speaking of finances, you're also a business owner. You own a printing shop.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do printing. Anything that you need, holla at me, man. Worldwideprintshop.com, man. Free shipping nationwide.
Hey, and you know what, folks? You're listening to this here first. My business cards, my personal flyers, all that stuff, I got them from Prince AJ. So, turnaround time is great. The quality is great. I got nothing but good things to say about them, and the price is right. So, where can they email you or call you at to place an order?
Worldwideprintshop.com, worldwideprintshop@gmail.com. Holla at me, man. All your printing needs, free shipping nationwide, man. The top-notch quality, the highest quality that you can get, best prices in town. If I can't beat it, I'll try to meet it.
Yeah, if you can't beat it, he'll meet it, baby. Yeah, so you heard it here first. So, man, that's pretty neat. What do you have planned for this summer coming up?
Man, I just had the baby, so usually I'm always traveling and stuff.
Right.
But I don't know if it's a good time to travel since all the virus and everything, and especially because I just had the baby. But man, I would love to. I would love to go somewhere, man. We always travel spontaneously, so it can just maybe just go up and leave somewhere, maybe, man. Hopefully.
Right. If you could pick anywhere in the world, with all the circumstances that are out there right now not being a factor, where would you pick?
Man. Actually, 2020, my plan was to go to Cape Town and go to like a safari or something, and go shark diving. Yeah.
Oh man,
that was my plan. But the man makes plans, but God directs his steps.
Amen. Are you planning on taking the babies down there shark diving with you too?
Nah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yeah. Man, that sounds like an all-out adventure, man. It sounds like you got a lot going on. Now, so we got shark diving on the to-do list. Have you ever jumped out of an airplane?
Yeah, I have.
You have? What was that like?
Man, it's awesome feeling, man. I recommend everybody to go skydiving, man. That would like boost up your testosterone. Man, it brings your fears down low, man.
Right.
For real. You feel like you can face more in life, definitely.
That's all. How many times have you jumped out of an airplane?
Just once.
Just once,
Yeah,
man. That's
once.
that sounds like a life-changing experience, like you said.
Man, it's awesome feeling, man, and it's affordable nowadays, right here in Texas.
Right? But what does
Yeah.
it run?
Man, I think it runs maybe like $200.
Oh man, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
hundred bucks.
Yeah. So it's something just about anybody could do.
Yeah, man, definitely y'all need to try that, man, if y'all haven't.
What about helicopters? Have you flown around in those?
No, I never.
No, never. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, they actually they got little helicopter rides out in Galveston. Now I don't know if they still do because especially with the price of gas going on right now and all that other crazy stuff. But I know a couple years back, if I remember correctly, a lot of folks were going crazy. And I was out of Galveston, I would see this thing, just boom, 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 boom. And the helicopter just like flying all over the beach and stuff and giving people personal rides. And if I remember correctly, it was super affordable. It was like $40 or something like that to jump in a helicopter and have them just kind of fly you around. And
Shoot.
so, yeah.
I need to go.
Hey, but imagine if they let you do that and just jump from the helicopter into the ocean, cannonball into it. I think there'd be a lot of liability issues, but that'd be kind of cool, right? Yeah. Now, as far as beaches go, what's your favorite beach?
Oh man, I like beaches that are like I like beaches where nobody's at really.
Right.
So definitely a beach where no one is at. I like crystal clear water. And Bahamas have some nice water. Fifi Island in Thailand, very nice water. Cabo San Lucas has some nice water as well. Man, there's a lot of nice places in the world, man. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
So
I like places that's very private and like nobody's at. And when we went to Bahamas, we rented this beach house. Man, the whole beach was ours pretty much. There was like nobody on the beach, and it's just step downstairs from the beach house, and then the whole beach was ours. That's the type of beach I like. Nobody's at. Yeah.
Hey, it sounds like a dream come true.
Yeah. It was.
Do you when you're out there, do you typically go snorkeling? Do you go scuba diving, or are you licensed for all that, or do you just kind of go swimming and enjoy the atmosphere?
Yeah, just explore and like try to look for animal live creatures and stuff. Yeah,
that's cool.
Snorkeling and stuff. Yeah.
Now going back to the animals, you got English bulldog. You've got is that a Pekingese? A Pekingese? Am I saying that right?
Oh no, it's Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. There you go. Yeah, and then you have Congo, which might make his way back into the scene.
Man, hopefully, yeah.
Do you have any plans for any other exotic animals? Maybe.
Oh man. Shoot, I had a lot of animals growing up. Man, my mom never really tripped and stuff. We had a duck, we had a pig. I had that white ball python.
Oh man,
white ball python. We had a tarantula. Man, I love animals. Man, animals make me feel alive. Yeah. And I definitely want to get a tiger when I get more space for it. I definitely want to get a tiger.
Just make sure we don't see you on the 9 o'clock news like
that dude.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I can't believe that tigers are that affordable. That you could get them for like $2,000. I mean, can you believe that?
Yeah, but from feeding them when they get bigger, it's not gonna be cheap, man.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Dude, mad meat. You got to feed them mad meat.
Yeah. So I guess it'd be at that point you just kind of contribute him to the zoo or something like that or wildlife.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if my outlook is like this: if they're taking care of the animal, if the animal's not being mistreated, if they're being fed good, if they're if they're being pampered and they're like living on a resort rather than living in confinement, to me, I think that's a pretty sweet deal. Yeah. They have no worries of being taken out by a predator. They have no worries of where's my next meal going to come from and stuff like that. So, I can see people's outrage at certain environments, and I'm 100% right there with them when it comes to facilities that don't do right by the animals, that don't take care of them. I love animals, and it breaks my heart when I see animals being taken advantage of or not properly treated.
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Yeah. I mean, so it should be
torturing, man.
It's just not right. But when a facility takes care of an animal, when they feed them properly, when they're showing them love and they're doing right by the animal, to me, I've got nothing against that. I think it's great, and it's also creates a opportunity for folks that may not be able to go out, and see that animal live in person otherwise. So,
right.
yeah. Now, we both share that love of animals. when you go out and you travel, do you kind of like to go out and see the animals in person? Have you ever gone out and visited any zoos like out and about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In Rotan is some island close by Honduras. We went there like maybe like a year or two ago. Man, it's real affordable, man. Very affordable place, and they have mad animals. They had this one place where you could see you could take pictures with jaguars.
No
Yeah,
way.
swimming jaguars. Um, man, all types of monkey capuchins, spider monkeys, and toucans. Man, I love seeing animals, man. I love seeing animals swimming with dolphins.
All right.
Yeah, that was tight too. Yeah.
Now, and with the jaguar, how old were the jaguars?
Oh, they were big jaguars.
Man, did they I mean, obviously you wouldn't want them declawed or whatever, but were they? I mean, how did they domesticate an animal like that? Were you nervous? Did you get in there and hug on a jaguar?
Yeah, just take a picture with it.
Just take a picture, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it? Man, I don't know. I mean, I'd be down. I'd take a picture for it, but in the back of my mind, that entire time I'm taking that picture, I'm like, man, I hope this cat had his lunch. Hope it's not in a bad mood or nothing like that. So, but yeah, man, those are beautiful animals too, though.
Man.
Yeah.
For real.
So, what's your favorite zoo? What was like your favorite place that had like the most exotic animals that you had never seen before?
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
No, there's all been great, right?
Yes, all everywhere I went, everywhere that I go encounter animals, man, it's an awesome feeling, man.
Right.
Everywhere.
Now with out in Dubai, you're out in Dubai, right?
Yeah.
Did you get to ride camels and stuff out there too, or?
Oh yeah, we got to ride camels over there too. Yeah.
Okay, and tell me a little bit more on what it was like over there, because I've seen a bunch of pictures from different folks that's traveled over there. Did they have you wear the what's it called? The the garment?
Oh, you don't gotta wear it, but I wore it too.
Right? Yeah.
Try to fit in.
Right? Nah, yeah. That's one of the reason why I ask is because it's like everybody I've ever seen that goes over there, everybody wears it. So that
you don't gotta wear it though.
Right? Yeah. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
Dubai is pretty tight, man. It's like more of like you could say a man-made city.
Right?
Yeah, everything you could tell everything's just man-made. Even the beaches man-made.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just everything over there is just man-made, but it's pretty like everything feels new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, and when you go around and you travel all these different places, are people very receptive of you being a traveler and everything like that, or there's some folks that are kind of standoffish, or are they just kind of like other folks just kind of like observing you coming in?
Probably look at us weird, like
Okay.
foreigners and stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't worry about that stuff.
Right. No, I was just curious because I've heard
Yeah.
there's certain places that they're very, very warm and welcoming. There's other
Right.
places where they just kind of like, yeah, you get a peculiar look. But then once you start speaking with them, everything is just, it's awesome. It's like family.
Right.
Now one thing I think is pretty cool. I know you said you went to China and all that. Great Wall, the Great Wall. Did you walk on the Great Wall? Did you go?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is the Great Wall? Is it hollow or is that thing solid inside and out? Do you
I
know?
think it's solid, man.
It's solid. Yeah.
I don't think that would be hollow. I don't think anything hollow would have lasted that long, right?
Oh, right. And you how far did you go on the wall? How far did you all walk?
I don't know how far I walked, but I just walked up and down that thing, but that thing goes very long. It's like real long.
Right.
Yeah, and some parts I seen some YouTubes. Some parts is like very dangerous to even walk through that area.
Right.
But I didn't walk too far. I just like try to get some little pictures here and there, and like just experience the scenery. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Now, anybody listening to this right now that has been following your music career that feels like they might be musically inclined themselves, but they're just having an issue hitting certain notes and everything like that. What advice would you give to other folks that want to pursue a career in R&B or in singing in general that just, right now for the time being is typically either relying on auto-tune or just throwing their hands in the air because they just can't seem to hit a note? Or is that a thing in R&B?
Oh man, I'm not the best singer or nothing like that, but if you want to improve your singing, definitely get like a vocal coach,
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not the best singer. But
don't sell yourself short, brother. You got some skills there.
I appreciate it, but I think the main thing that I focus on is whatever you're best at, focus on that area right there. I feel like what I was great at is writing, being creative, writing in the rhythm, in the melody. That's what I was great at, so I focus on that area.
Okay. All right. What has been your favorite studio that you recorded at? Is that kind of like always a different experience every time you go in? Do you have one that you particularly go to more than another, or do you kind of like switch it up whenever you're doing different songs?
It depends really who I'm working with at the
Okay.
moment. But as far as the best one or the one I felt more comfortable was with my producer Stevo.
Steve-O.
Yeah, Stevo Valdez, man. Man, every time I used to hit up his studio, man, felt comfortable and felt at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt at home.
And what's the name of his studio?
It's just his home studio.
Home studio.
Yeah,
Okay.
his home
Cool.
studio, man. Stevo Valdez, man.
Steve-O Valdez. Shout out.
Shout
Yeah.
out, man.
Yeah. Well, Prince AJ, I just want to say thank you again for stopping by. It has been a pleasure.
Man, it's an honor, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm proud of you, Mike.
Oh,
Definitely, man. Appreciate you having me.
thank you, sir. And, again, if folks want to check out your videos, if they want to check out your music, if you don't mind, go ahead and drop your plug. Let them know where they can find you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all that good stuff again.
On Instagram, Prince AJ Global. Holla at your boy. On YouTube, holla at me at AJizzle TV. Your boy, Jizzle, baby.
Oh, and don't forget about the printing service. Where can they find you at printing?
WorldwidePrintShop.com. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, that's right, baby. WorldwidePrintShop.com for all your printing needs. If you need flyers, if you need business cards, if you need door hangers, if you need big giant vinyl signs, this man has got quality, he's got speed, he's got service, and he's got free shipping. Check him out today. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all next time on the next episode of How You Do That.
How you
with
do that?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Seth Boone, and I'm out.